Hi there, welcome back to Firefighter Cafferata's Fire Safety Tips. Today we just want to touch base with what's going on in today's society, the coronavirus. Now it's an RNA virus and we don't know too much about it. I'll put down below my comments and my little brief description from the CDC. You can find more information on there. They just updated a couple days ago, but right now I live in Santa Clara County and there's already been one confirmed case in Santa Clara County. Now, for you out there that wants to prevent any type of interaction or contraction or just able to come into contact with somebody that could possibly have it, and hopefully nobody else really does, is the obvious things. This is very simple. Wash your hands frequently, for over 20 seconds. So happy birthday twice, right? Keep sanitizer over 60% alcohol-based handy, right? And or hand wipes that have alcohol-based over 60%. Now, also don't go in areas with large crowds that potentially people could be sick. So sometimes restaurants, malls, things along those natures, right? So kind of like any type of flu virus or something along those lines, you want to avoid confrontation or any type of interaction with people that might be sick, coughing, and whatnot. Now, we have a lot of kids at school. I have one at school and I have one infant, right? So the one at school, 3rd grade. The other one's like 2 months old, right? Now, my fear is more of my children and them getting some type of the virus or flu or sickness at school, because that's like right there a petri dish where kids always get sick, right? So you have to just educate your kids, washing their hands, and if they can't do it, you clean their hands. And just clean them, make sure people don't touch them, like touch their face on the infants, and they're not touching everything on the ground because people are doing a lot of bad things like spitting and whatnot. Now at school, the school-age kids, make sure they know better, right? Educate them what viruses are, what flus are, influenza, and the coronavirus is the new one. So like I said, for that, just keep yourself kind of contained to an area that doesn't have a lot of people. The kids, monitor children, and then make sure they don't use their hands and touching their faces all the time, their nose, their eyes, their mouth. Teach them not to constantly do that and wash their hands. Now, for working professionals that are in the emergency sector, fire, EMS and police, a lot of us use N95 masks. You can buy these things on Amazon. In fact, a lot of them are sold out right now, but N95, it says on there N95, and this could be, you could look online. The thing is, you want to buy it from a legitimate site. So you don't want to just buy it randomly where people might disguise any surgical mask out there and say it's an N95 mask. Now, N95 is the mask that we use as firefighters, and we wear in confined areas that we might assume people are sick. Or we put masks on the potential sick people to prevent us from getting contaminated and sick. So what we do is we just put it on them and wrap it on their head, or we wear it to protect ourselves. So N95, you want to look at sites like, I think it's 3M. 3M sells N95, and there's other ones out there, but you could go to Home Depot, you could go to Target, Safeway might carry them, so hardware stores, Ace Hardware, and you could find them in those places. Now, just for you not to be freaked out, not to be worried, it's any type of sickness that's out there, is you have to think of common sense. Common sense is not so common, but the thing is, think about keeping your hands clean, don't touch everything, don't touch every door handle, right? Gas pumps, use a protective barrier. I like to use paper. People make fun of me at work all the time because I don't touch all the handles. I don't touch every handle in the world, right? We go to restaurants, we go to people's houses, and we go, just anywhere, right? The malls. I like to use a barrier in between, which is like paper, right? But the thing is, I believe that's a smart way to prevent contact from some type of thing that could live 24 hours, up to 24 hours on an object. So I believe, don't quote me on this, but the coronavirus, but a lot of them could last over 24 hours on a hard surface. So to wrap it up, try to find an N95 mask. N95, it's kind of hard to read it on here, but basically it's going to be a little square. Yeah, it's a little square on the bottom there, N95, and you don't have to wear it all the time. I don't want you to pass out. I don't want you to become a medical call for us. But if you feel that there's a necessity and you're in a crowd, you could do that. Or if there's sick people out there at restaurants, just don't sit near them. Move away and know where you are. Be familiar with your surroundings, and just monitor yourself. So if you're starting to get sick, you're starting to feel under the weather, right? And mostly common colds, because this is the season. But you want to isolate yourself. You want to monitor yourself. You want to just make sure respiratory-wise you're feeling okay, and call in sick to work if you have to. You don't want to expose other people. Anyway, this is Firefighter Cafferata, Fire Safety Tips. This is about the coronavirus and the concerns. Just be cautious, be safe. Look for N95 masks, and thanks for watching.